So yeah, I guess we'll start off by doing that thing with the introductions and stuff.
My
Hey.
name's Phelan. I'm a level 3 druid. Enjoy conspiracies and making sure these lot get to where they need to because I'm bound to a fae.
And walks on the beach.
Oh, aye,
And
we
I
were really in the
enjoy
fae shit
a
mood.
walk on the fae. Go on.
Hello, my name is Grina. I am a level 3 salty dog ranger. And a couple of weeks ago I fucked a priest. How about you, Figgy?
I'm Dalafig. I'm a level 3 cleric of the tidal domain. And I'm a coastal dwarf, and my body count is still 0.
Aye, that's how many times you've hit as well.
Yeah, fuck yourself. That wasn't even in character, that's just like, fuck you, honestly.
Right. Next.
Hi. Oh, go ahead.
Me?
Aye,
Yep.
I think so.
Okay.
Anger.
I am Julia. I am a level 3, not 4, expert and sorcerer. I sew things very nicely of physical and non-physical things. Next.
Hello, I am Silva. I am a level 3 bard of the School of Silence. I am becoming very good at the Mimecraft.
Aye, is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
Minecraft. No, Navic, don't speak too loud.
I'm misery. I'm poor as shit, running around, and I am damn fucking angry. I still can't look at myself in the mirror. Somebody really tell me what I look like, but no one fucking knows. And it pisses me off. Also, I have to talk to everyone psychically because I'm a mute. Fucking fae.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
there's our
Nothing.
brave adventurers. No, that doesn't seem right.
Brave, have you seen Figgy?
I'm very brave, Jimmy. I ran through the middle of everyone.
I ran away from someone stirring a cold brew.
Yeah, he was fucking menacing, you are.
Aye, with a spoon.
Never seen someone make soup so scarily.
I didn't know if that was soup.
I didn't get.
To be fair, it was scary soup.
Oh,
Aye, scary soup. Huh. Ate with the bones of his enemies.
Yeah, we had a week break because, as I've mentioned, I'm still recovering, and I thought I was sick. I would legitimately, straight up thought I had the flu. Coming down with it last Saturday, like the Saturday that we last played, I thought I was starting to get sick. Turns out, I haven't been sick the whole time. I thought I was sick for over a week. I've had allergies so bad that I actually thought I was sick, and they've reactivated my asthma symptoms for the first time since I was 20.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Okay.
Jesus.
It's been 12 years since the last time I had asthma symptoms like this.
oh no.
Dude, that's a really shit superpower.
Asthma is a very shit superpower. I'll agree with that.
Like, shit, like, you know, you
Like,
lost it.
what's your
and they came
superpower?
back.
Oh, my throat gets confused sometimes and just closes itself so I can no longer breathe.
I become like a fish. I like die on oxygen. Real weird.
Yeah, it's real weird.
I still drown though. I don't get like gills.
Plus, that's not even my only superpower. I also have an overactive immune system, so I get immune to drugs that are supposed to help me.
Yeah.
Bro, you've been blessed with worse superpowers known than that.
Yeah, fuck.
Straight after Aquaman.
It's almost bad as Cancer Man with the power to grow tumors.
Jesus Christ! That was not what
No,
I
Navic,
expected.
Navic, don't speak too loud. Don't speak too loud.
Oh boy. Yes, we don't know why. We've been trying. Navik's been trying to fix this since we first got on here, but he's been peaking a lot today, so we're sorry, folks.
He's peaked as a
Mother.
person, this is literally it.
I'll-
Holy
Oh
shit.
boy. Well, hey, yeah, things have happened since that week that we were off. Last time we left off, our group had just crossed the river, the Grama River specifically, on a boat during the new moons.
Right, I'm using my trash can microphone.
Sounds better.
Yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion this isn't going to help the issue at any point.
I mean, it
I'll
ain't
be honest
peaking,
with you.
but like,
Ugh.
I mean, it ain't peaking.
Ah!
You know what? We'll go with it.
Stop using this to test your mic. Use
No,
the
it sounds
TeamSpeak mic
it sounds
test.
that's the thing. It sounds perfectly fine even when I get loud in the TeamSpeak mic test,
Anyway,
and it's
that's
fine
move
on
2.
Discord. It's literally just this one place.
Don't forget about it.
Oh, that was a solid like 7 out of 10.
Good job.
But in the interim time between the last session and this one, I redid the map with fancy colors and things now.
Woo!
So here's the new updated map.
That's improvement.
It's very nice.
So yeah, the colors, they're like, I might go in and tweak them a little bit. The purple is a bit much.
Nah.
Low class and industrial kind of look the same to me.
Aye, you might be. Are you
I am
colorblind?
colorblind.
Aye, there we go.
Okay, well that's
Yeah,
There's
the industrial-ish are a slightly green, like a light green. So if you're seeing them as a brownish color, yeah, you might be a little colorblind.
I am colorblind.
Well, there you go. I can't really help you there then. I can't like build indicators other than the color.
That's not your superpower.
No, we
think
can
it
have
is.
this.
There's another crappy superpower, color blindness.
Aye, but
Power
is
to
it a
not see
superpower
colour.
though?
I prefer the
But-
term color deficient.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
Fair
shut
enough.
up, yeah.
I it's you're just desaturated.
You know what? If you don't refer to me as fucking autistic, I'm gonna be really upset.
Honestly, that's what I like. What else people call me in the bedroom?
Anyway,
What the fuck?
D&D.
Oh yeah, we're playing D&D.
That's the thing.
Beautiful.
But yes, after you guys crossed the river, you came across into this region here, where it's very much the docks type area still. And you're kind of up in this range now, up where that little gap's at, staying in a hostel basically. On the edge between the docks and the industrial section, just outside the wall. So,
The wall.
you guys have been staying in this little hostel kind of just for the night to get yourselves kind of situated while the new moons were waning, but the next day it has come, and with it some light. Not a lot, but it's as usual, very overcast. But now,
Nice.
this is where you gotta, we're kind of at a point where, what's the plan? How do you guys want to try to get across this wall?
How tall is this wall?
Very.
The tall wall.
I have no fucking clue.
I think claiming it's gonna be an option. To be honest
Laying
with
it
you.
that
think
on the
I'm the
table
only
right
one.
now.
That can climb it.
Right,
Yeah,
let's climb the heavily guarded wall,
Yuli
why
is
don't we?
Where?
This is not
Don't
gonna
mind me,
go
just
well.
gonna go searching for the nearest sewer area. Thank you.
So we're on the other side now, aren't we?
Yes.
Aye.
And we're,
I was saying you're about,
okay.
like, hereabouts.
Whereabouts? I was scrolling too
Hmm.
much. Okay, there.
Oh yeah, there we go. Found him.
We's abouts. There's abouts. Okay.
Is there
One
any
more time, thank you.
obvious entrances?
There are entrances at, like, on the map here where you can see, like, where each street would enter. There are entryways, but they're all gates, so they are guarded. And everybody going in has to go through, like, a checkpoint, basically.
Gotcha. I'm guessing pretty vigorous
But-
check of
Mm-hmm.
What do you have? Who are
Let's
you?
let's put it this way: borderline extortion.
Nice.
Ah, so they check their people, but do they check their shit?
Oh yeah,
Literally.
like
Wait, you
check
guys
and
actually are
take
some
percentages
source.
of.
Fuck. No,
Okay,
I mean
the ver-
literally. Do they check their shit stores?
There are people in the sewers.
Damn it.
Oh yes, the sewers here are actually gated
Actually.
as well.
Hmm.
This is the fancy
So
part
you
of
just
town. They
know
have
our way
fancier
in.
sewers. They don't want you getting into their fancy sewer.
I'm a fancy soul.
I didn't want their expensive shit anyways.
Exactly.
Really.
Feeling.
Gotta guard that fancy shit.
Yeah.
What can you turn into?
To climb the wall.
Aye.
Usually a cat.
Okay, well, could you do a bird big enough to carry
No,
Margaret? Oh,
I can't turn into things that fly.
okay.
But
Well,
wings,
I was gonna say
feathers,
because he could
like-
take over the torch and then we could walk through pretending to be some officials or something.
I mean, I could probably sneak in with the torch as a cat, and then I
But
can.
a big fuck off torch on a
I-
cat.
Give.
Fuck
I
off,
can
Torch.
Just gigantic.
I mean,
It's a
if somebody-
jaguar. It's like 100 feet tall.
I guess in theory, I could,
No.
could have like a little backpack made for me.
I mean, it's gonna be too heavy for you, buddy.
I mean, in theory, we've never questioned where all of my gear goes before when I've transformed. So like,
I don't think I want to know where that's going.
How big of stuff can I store with you?
um,
I don't mean that's the height of our issue right now. How much we could store on him.
I love this idea of just give Phelan literally all of your gear, turn him into a cat so the gear goes with him, and he goes through, and then you're all sitting there going, wait. How do we get through with it when we don't have any shit now?
Are the walls wide enough that they're manned, or are they just like a wall?
They are manned walls, yes.
Oh, okay. Like little
What if
watchtower things on
we-
the corners type of thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Could
what
It's
we
not like
can-
big ones, just little tiny, like, four-post kind of,
Walkway.
like, watchtowers
Yeah.
with and sentries kind of walking back and forth along the lengths.
Gotcha.
Well, what if I go through and meet you guys on the other side, and I can see if I can try and find something coming outwards in.
And
instead
I'll
of trying
meet
to
you
find
guys
inwards.
on the other side.
Yeah.
How are we subjugating?
Well, you're all resourceful human beings.
No, feeling
have no proof
if you
of
try
that.
to escape, I will scream
I-
for the help.
I,
Do you understand?
no, because I will be a cat and I will be halfway up the wall by the time. I'm confused.
I can shoot you down.
Okay.
You'd probably miss.
No, I'm not Figgy. My name is
I
Groina.
take a single offense of that.
what
I
I'm
would
saying
not
is,
miss.
I have some business I need to attend to.
Aye,
Oh,
well,
you need the
unless your
bathroom.
business is getting us through that wall, forget about
That
it.
was the plan.
Aye, but was it? Weren't we supposed to do something for some frog fucker?
No, it was if we wished to, we could go to the iron mines, which I'm going to be honest with you, I'd rather not get poisoned.
What do you mean?
You're a coward.
What do you mean? What do I mean? Iron.
Poison? What's wrong with iron?
It's not good stuff.
What?
Not for our kind.
Huh. So, like, you couldn't hold knocked up.
No.
Exactly.
You see made out
Alright,
of
so
iron.
if you're getting iron,
Oh.
I remember I feeling dropping him
Oh,
and go owie.
I didn't pay much attention to that.
Aye.
You don't pay much attention to anything, Talifig.
No, not really.
You
Just-
don't need to be rude.
I just the stuff that matters, and I'm afraid you don't. So
Oh.
Oof.
That was a good one.
thank you.
We could wait for them to find out there's. I have an idea, feeling.
Oh,
Okay, you need to go over and find the nearest merchant in there, and you need to see when his latest cart comes in full of shite, and we'll smuggle ourselves in the shite.
It's not a terrible idea.
Or
Won't
you
they
find the
check?
merchant and then steal his like rite of passage note thing if there is one.
Mayhaps first, you
And
should
then
all
we-
change clothes.
Ah, so
Yeah.
I think that
Aye.
so much of the issue, we still look like ourselves.
Yes, but you look a lot less like ruffians.
Hey,
Okay,
I'm
personal,
not
I'm not a ruffian.
just because me
You two
jumpers
are the
tone
definition
every
of
which
I am a
way.
ruffian.
humble sailor.
Yes, ruffians.
Yeah, very stuck up.
to
Aye,
these
it's a
people.
proper toshin, eh?
Aye.
I used to like my box plan, because then we could hide under our stuff, and when they check it, I bet they do a lazy job. I bet they didn't go to the bottom.
Aye, so we're counting on the happy of gods.
I'm counting on the guards being lazy pieces of shite and track record. I think they are.
We could
I
just
don't
bribe
think you
them.
know it.
Myspace probably gonna like end up taking. She still has. She can make a map of people as they walk around.
Aye, that sounds good.
Are we going to bribe people when we're all very much poor?
Yeah.
We're not gonna
I was gonna
bribe
say.
anyone. We're gonna steal.
We could like forge documents to get in.
Who has forgery though? Wait a
I
second, I
have-
have a Burgos kit.
I mean,
And if
I've
we do
forged
that, they
documents
will
before, I
still
just don't have the
check our
kit.
bags.
What do you need for that, anyways?
Forgery kit.
Fuck.
Since this is
I
the
don't know.
obvious, I'm going
I
to
have
state
a
it because
skill,
you should
but
all
I'm
know it. It doesn't matter what's in your bags, it's your faces that's the problem.
Aye,
Yeah.
yeah.
What face?
Everybody but you has a face.
Hey! Fuck the
I'm also
bag.
my face is also me and Misery are fine.
Yeah, Phelan would be fine, but it's the fact that you've got 5 fugitives, or 4
Well,
fugitives
good luck,
with
guys.
known faces.
Me and Phelan are just gonna walk away.
Can you vouch for us?
These are
Aye,
not the
I'll
criminals
check
you're looking for.
Fugitives, it's no.
Just say
Well-
we're not. Yeah,
I mean, I'll
I
just
have
make
a
myself look
mask.
different.
the mask is a rat mask. Don't think it can work.
Are they having a masquerade ball anytime soon?
Not as far as I'm aware, my dear Griner.
I'm in a masquerade ball.
Aye, because then we could sneak in with masks on and, you
I'm
know.
beginning to think we are idiots.
I know, just you. My plans are perfect.
Aye.
Is there any slave trading going on that we could pass as a slave group?
Your faces are still an issue.
Hey, they're
I'm
gonna
not
see
going
us
back to
immediately, no?
savoury, man.
Can anyone? Can
I'm not
anyone?
going back to that.
Aye, you're not going back. Can anyone disguise people?
I can.
Can you do
Aye.
it well enough for us not to get noticed?
Yeah, I think I can. Yeah.
I have 50 feet of rope.
Oh, I also
Scaling
have
the,
rope.
scaling the walls
Wow.
is an
We're
awful
just going-
idea.
Hey!
that
Aye.
we
Aye, we're
all
just going. No, we're climbing the wall.
imprisoned
Well, you know
or
what? And if they
worse.
find us, I'll just throw me pookie on them.
So,
Mm-mm.
starting a
I
war
did tell you about
with
pookie, right?
guards.
Aye, you told them about Pookie.
I the guards are already at
I
war with
don't
us.
think us throwing Pookie at people. You can't do that.
It's just gonna cause a ruckus.
And I don't think we can climb the wall. I'm going to be honest with you. Not exactly made for climbing.
Climbing the wall would be an awful idea that would get us
Okay,
found.
so if you disguise us, what are we gonna do about the fact they might go rooty through the bags? Oh wait,
Ow.
Alia. Carry it
What?
with your todger.
You dodger.
Or however
Your
you
what?
Oh,
your
Well,
weird.
Don't worry about it. I mean,
Milk
yes, I
shite
can
in
carry some
us.
things.
We could just hide Noctard on the Phelan and let Phelan go in as a cat whilst we all
I
sneak
don't.
in.
Alright, Phelan, take turn cat. I want to test if you are strong enough to carry this huge fuck up thing.
Put it in my bag.
Does your Wait, where do your clothes go?
Put it
Oh,
in my bag.
you're 20 minutes behind the rest of us.
Didn't really see him transform like Emma. Come on now.
Where did it all go?
She would
Jesus.
put Nocturne in his bag.
Okay, Phelan's gonna go around a corner and come back as a cat.
What kind of cat is he?
Calico cat.
Is he chubby?
How do we know
No.
that one's failing?
It's gotta be him. I hate it.
Because I've seen him before.
No.
It's the same cat that you've all seen multiple times.
I'm gonna go pick up Phelan
Oh no.
and
Okay.
hold him like a baby.
So he can
Jumps
sneak
out of her
Noctag in.
arms.
We don't have
No.
to worry. We don't have to worry about him checking the bags now.
Okay. What if they
I'll-
find?
Phelan starts walking off.
What if they
Oh,
find
okay.
what?
Wait,
He's going
wait.
already.
My
He's gone.
boat.
He doesn't know what I
Nobody-
don't think they're gonna
they're not
give
worried
a
about your
shite
boat.
about your boat.
Aye, they might take me night down.
Phelan
can't
starts
even
walking
wear
away
the
actually
nightgown.
to take his
Can
usual
he
route
all-
into the
The
city.
nightgown has been torn to pieces.
Aye, no, only on the shoulder.
Okay, so
I tore it.
what's the movement speed of a cat?
You think I know these things?
No, that was more of a general question. Like I'm looking it up. Let's see, cat.
40
Type-
feet.
Typed in
Damn.
Google cat.
Yep,
Question
40 foot, so a dash of 80.
Yep.
And
So what that basically spells out is, even if any of you tried to chase after Phelan as a cat, you can't catch him.
Aye.
So Phelan, if you want to get into the city, you can do that as a cat.
Yeah, that is. I'm a start. Wait. Shit. Wait, no, no. Phelan, when he first introduced him, told them where they needed to go once they got into the Wood District. It's fine.
Aye, and we
Oh.
all remember that, don't we?
I'm pretty sure
What?
Mazery took note.
Yeah. What time of day is it right now, actually?
It'd be like early, like post noon.
Fuck. So I can't just try and stealth my way past a few of them.
All right, everybody line up. You're getting your faces changed.
Who wants to go first?
Biggie, make him a beautiful woman.
I don't even think that can be done.
Aye, I know. You can't work miracles, it's fine.
Aye.
Alright,
Do your list.
so step one, yeah, sounds like disguises.
Aye.
Change clothes and put on some fancy makeup.
Alright, so there's two ways you can go about this. You can just do it passively, like just use your passive bonus for that, which would be like 10 plus the bonus you roll flat. Or you could roll individually for each person.
If you roll individually, then then you could have somebody who's really good, and then somebody who's really shit,
Just
and then you
a
just
Yeah.
basically bag the person and go, they're not a looker, like you know.
You don't even want to see their face, eh?
War scars.
Should I go with the passive bonus then?
You're cool, my dude. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm not here anymore.
Correct.
Yeah, Phelan bailed on you guys. You're good. He's out.
Well, yeah. I'll do each individually.
Alright.
Oh no.
Did I attune with my mask?
Everybody could have attuned with their items by now, yes.
Okay. All right. What's the attribute for use for disguise kit?
For this one, you would be using dexterity, because you're actually like applying makeup and stuff like that.
Normal roll, not advantage.
Normal roll.
I use that for.
Frick! Yeah, who was that for?
I think Dalfig was up first, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, you're joking.
He kind of made him look like his father.
I'm not my father.
Oh, I'm sure.
Aye.
How
I'm
do
sure
you
that'll
know
fix.
my father look?
Your wanted poster.
Oh yeah, that's my father.
No.
Does that just make it worse?
Aye, made it
Made
look
it more like the
exactly
one
like.
post-
And now look aggressively like my father. Hey, this is fine. This will work.
You could try shaving your head.
Don't you swear
might
at me
help.
like ever again.
Alright, who's next?
Okay, Yulia,
Shame
you're
that
up
we-
next.
Oh boy.
After seeing the abhorrent job he did.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I nervously walk over there.
Playing card.
I think that great either.
That was the wrong thing.
That was.
Aye, playing cards.
Well, that was a cool magic trick. That did not make me look any different.
Aye, you owe him 2 gold.
Oh,
Yikes.
Uh-oh.
No.
This is going
Aye,
really bad.
you're
Good enough.
definitely.
We ain't getting it.
You're
here's the thing though, like that's
definitely
meta. You guys don't know that this went bad. You're just like, yeah, they don't look like they used to. Huh.
This is him. No one noticed.
These
All
spider
right.
webs keep getting in the way. Where the hell did this come from?
Is this even
I
going to
don't need
work
to
on
be
you,
done.
Misery?
Uh,
Okay.
No, it's not necessary because I'm. I can't even tell what I look like. How are you gonna tell what I look like?
Okay. Alright, Groina.
Alright. Turn me into a beautiful man.
Ugh. I don't want that image in my head.
Yeah, first time you've ever been
I
called beautiful.
am beautiful man.
Alright.
And then I am going to use my mask to change myself
Yep, disguise self.
into a beautiful man.
So Silva actually straight up just turns into a dude.
Yeah.
Like a big dude. If you want to go very different, you're like kind of burly and taller and
a little bit more hairy.
a bara, if you will.
Alright, that's my
Alright.
part of this done. What next?
That is the question. What is next?
Aye, we thought very far with this game.
We're very,
Yeah.
very did. We just attempt to walk up. Are the members of the public allowed in?
I don't know. Phelan
These
didn't
are all-
tell us.
We should have guessed for Fielding. We should have asked him that before he
Well,
left.
what did I saw people entering and stuff during that one dream thing of mine.
Okay.
Like I said, there are entrances at every point where there's a road meets the city, so you can go to find a way in. It's just they are guarded, so you're going to get stopped and checked.
Piggy, maybe you should trim your beard down.
Don't tell him, yeah, I could trim me my beard and I'll just be a lovely lady with a beard. Us dwarves are very heavy.
Aye, I know. That priest was a.
Aye, you think that was bad? My mom had a full beard.
Did
Oh.
we get changed in that clothing that Julia made us?
I
Aye,
believe that was
they
the
are
intention.
fancy.
Aye, we should have done that, eh?
Oh, I'm no good with dresses, alright.
You're not good
I
with anything.
believe in you.
Are you gonna put on what Yulia gave
Aye.
me?
Forget, you've never seen me in a fairly dress. This is not gonna go well.
Aye, they don't really
If I
do
need
well
to
on
done, I
shits.
might need to repeat.
So yeah, the outfits that Yulia made everybody are upper middle class. They're not like the top of the line fancy, but they're the kind of stuff you would see richer people wearing on a day-to-day basis. So like coats with vests, multi-layer dresses,
Bustle.
bustle. Yeah, these are fancy, nice clothes, but they're not like your Sunday best.
Still too rich for my blood.
We have the ones that Silva made for us, right? Or sorry, not Silva.
Yeah, that's what I was
Julia.
talking about.
Julia. Aye,
Aye,
that's
yeah.
what we're changing
Yeah.
into.
Okay, I was double checking because I thought I heard something else.
And it is overcast enough that Misery you can see, but it is like, it's, for you it's considered like, just like if it was only a little bit dark. It's,
Right, it's just kind of.
you can see but not very
It
far ahead.
obscures
Like
a
you can,
little
it's
bit.
that hazy kind of like,
So does this mean that we have to? Oh shit! Is it possible for me to use sleight of hand to hide at least a couple items on my body before we do that?
Yep.
question is, what can I do? Like, could the cola marsh be hidden somewhere? I guess not, right? It could only really be a dagger.
Oh, that's right.
Are other people entering and exiting with their weapons?
Everybody, like, people wear weapons. That's
Oh,
normal.
then fuck it. I'm going in with my cola marsh and my fucking short bow and everything.
We'll be
Aye,
fine. I will be fine. Don't worry about it.
aye, we are perfect.
You look beautiful.
Bad Verdon.
Wait.
No prison pocket.
We're gonna whip out her bowler's hat and
Yeah,
tuck
that-
her hair into it. And offer a thumbs up. Look at this. Perfect.
Are you good?
Aye.
Bowler
They
hat?
will never know that I am the fiery demon they're chasing after.
I guess I a demon.
Aye. That's me
Mine a
crime name.
nuisance. Mine a nuisance or crime name, would ya?
Alright. So you guys are going to try and walk through in the day.
Aye, we're just gonna try and
Yeah.
walk in.
Are we all gonna wear our hats?
Aye.
We all
I
Yeah.
don't
like-
know if that sends a good
Aye.
message.
Let's all just walk in.
We could be more imposing to the guards.
More
I
imposing
really
or
don't
more
think we look
conspicuous.
imposing at all.
Alright.
Aye, actually, we should probably not walk all in the same group.
Oh, aye.
Don't you want to do it in twos?
Aye, in twos.
Probably like, yeah, good idea. Pretend like we're not together.
Okay,
Aye,
buddy
alright,
system.
couple up.
Well, I'm going with Groiner.
I know you're not. That's too
Aye,
obvious.
yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Why
too
do you
obvious.
mean that's too obvious?
See ya later.
What's
I'm
your
going
contingency
with
plan?
Silver.
Alright.
Oh. Aye,
Go,
who
love.
wants to go with me?
Well, yeah, go
I
with
don't
the,
all jump
yeah.
at once, eh?
I guess I'll go with you.
He doesn't smell that bad.
I do.
Aye, you
I'm
do.
holding my breath, don't worry.
Alright.
What's breathing? No, Corona breathe. That's a joke.
I need everybody to make me deception checks. If you don't have the proficiency with it, you just roll straight charisma to try to sell yourself as just an average schmuck.
Oh, the charisma.
Well, a little bit higher than your average schmuck, I should say.
Hey, sign me up.
Oh wait, so don't roll. Oh wait, actually that's right. You said just straight charisma?
If you don't have deception, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have deception check.
I did a saving throw, but I feel like we should do two.
I did the good.
Julia has the
Like
worst
reverse
disguise
it.
and the best deception.
Yeah.
I'd like it to be known. I have such a good fucking
dear.
like charisma modifier, and yet still.
Yours is one higher than me, but I got 12 higher
We
than
got the
you.
same roll, dude. Got the same roll.
Aye, but you've got one charisma, and I've
Aye.
got four.
Aye, that's what I'm saying.
Hello, cat.
My life.
It's
Don't you mean
okay.
to? Don't you mean to be the comic relief? I'm just, the roles are making
You're
me
just
so.
the comic relief.
I have.
It's okay. I'm helping you make it through.
If I'm disguised like a woman, Dalifig's gonna be putting on the highest pitched, most obvious fucking voice.
Oh god. So who were the pairs of two? Yulia Dalifig,
Yep.
Silva.
And Groiner.
and then Misery is by herself.
Scooby from the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking Mrs. Hellfire on this bitch.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Misery, you managed to slip in unnoticed. They check you over a bit. They ask you like what your business is. You kind of just you manage to talk your way through though, and you make it in. The rest of you are in pairs who one rolled well and one rolled really bad.
Oh, fuck it, I'm going in and I'm gonna try and find Navik.
Yeah. So,
He's a doctor.
I was asking this beforehand. For those of you that failed, did you have a contingency plan? Like, were you gonna, like, if you got fingered, as it were you gonna run back and try to meet up somewhere? What were you gonna do?
Would have been smart to that, wouldn't it, guys?
I feel like Rona would have just gone back to the hospital if it failed. Or hostel, not hospital.
Okay.
Just turn around and run.
Maybe talk with some of the hostel stays, make some friends. Be
So-
fucking useless.
So you're saying only Misery made it in?
Only Misery made it in. Because the other groups were both moving in groups, so they were easy. It was easy to identify that you two were like together beforehand. So when you came up to this gate to get checked, one of you failed. They tried to stop that person. Of course, they were like, grab them too.
You could try and cover for
Hey, thank God we didn't go in the full group.
I know if we cover for them, we're just gonna bring everyone down.
them.
So basically, there's two options for you. Like for Yulia and Silva, your option is either to pretend you don't know them and go through, or try to stop, or just basically grab them and try to run. Because Dalafig and Garena are not making it through.
Well,
they didn't even go together.
See, Dal.
Hey, this would have been so much easier.
And he had to dress as a girl for a day and go outside, and he is not having a good time.
I wouldn't say Dalafig. I wouldn't say his name. That's definitely not a smart idea to the people who are haunting us.
And I'm just laughing and having a good time at his terrible misfortune.
I
Okay.
need to see my granddaughter.
So Yulia's just gonna keep going through?
I
What?
think I'll probably take Groina and leave the checkpoint.
Okay, bye.
Well, we already said she's not getting in.
Well, that's why I said, like, as in, they are going to take her into custody. So your
Idea.
option there is grab her and literally run like hell.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is Julia?
Now,
is Julia-
Dalafig, what's
is he
Yulia
guiding
doing?
Julia?
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's like no talking way out of it anymore at this point.
I mean, you could try, but these are the guards. They are corrupt. They're already planning to take this dwarf into custody. If you try to stop them, you're just as likely to go with him.
Oh, okay.
Can we cause a ruckus?
You guys are at a different gate.
Oh, that's true. We went separately.
And let's see. Yeah, probably just grab and run.
Alright. So both groups grab
Take
their
the
their
ground.
party and run like hell.
I'll let the kettle on.
Which, of course, that triggers the guards. A couple of them, like, scream into the barracks is at the side and, like, tell other guys to take over and come running after you.
Yep, I'll be leaving some sticky thread on the ground while fleeing.
Alright, so you're slowing them down a bit, but there's definitely a handful of guards chasing both separate groups, which are kind of conveniently heading towards the same place. So you guys lead the police through a chase scene through the streets, like throwing stuff out in front of them, trying to distract them, and just bolting down alleyways, and the whole, like, we've all seen these movies. We know what we're talking about here. Like, you guys are just doing that whole Jackie Channing through streets and throwing crap in front of the cops, trying to get away.
I feel like I'd be tossing tomatoes.
Were these like one after the other, or were these like we watch one group suffer and then not? No.
We met
Well,
eyes.
This was definitely
Oh,
our typical planning.
Benny Hill
Bills.
music playing the whole time. Alright,
Probably.
but you
Running
both groups do think that
stuff,
they've
right?
shaken off the cops and make it back to the hostel. And I'm going to take a short break there because I need to go to the restroom.
Okay.
and we'll continue in a second.
We
So,
can come up with our game plan number 2.
be
Yeah,
right back.
that didn't go well.
No. And here I thought our disguises were beautiful.
That was the most stupid idea I
Disguises
think
were
we've ever
perfect.
had.
He's already got in.
She didn't have a disguise, she just walked
Nothing of value was
through.
lost.
This is stupid.
But now we're stuck on the outside, and these disguises aren't going to work anymore because they're looking
Why
for
did-
us to.
Why did we disguise ourselves into women instead? We should have just gone with the right sex.
No.
I just realized something I could have done, but I won't. I'll use it in the future.
Hey, so what are we gonna do now then?
Did they
can we-
mention if boat school was super secret?
A boat school.
We could go in as priests of boat school with big hoods.
I don't even think that's gonna work.
I do.
You do.
Can we see-
Last case
what if-
scenario, I'll chop off me hair, and that's never happening.
Last case scenario.
That's never happening.
Grant.
What if I throw Pookie on the wall and we just wait for him to eat away at it?
We can't wait that long.
You're relying very heavily on him eating through the wall and us not getting noticed while we have a tiny squidgy boy eating through the wall. What I'm saying is, it's only gonna work.
What if we all hide in like a carriage or a delivery?
That's probably like
So we're
the
going
mo-
back
eas-
to the delivery plan.
easily
Yeah.
checked thing.
We all like
I-
hide in some barrels.
Like barrels full of lots of objects so they can't find us. And maybe grain. We'll just hide under all the grain.
We could put you in a barrel of ale. They won't check that.
You know
Oh,
what,
wait,
I do
I-
like that idea. Put me in a
No,
barrel
You're
because
of
not. You're
ale.
not.
you
You
actually
won't
get-
fit.
Put me in a barrel of ale. At the very least, I'll be happy as I'm taken into custody.
I'll be right back as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that
So
works.
to
so
do
good, well.
this, what do we need? We need figure out what they're shipping in and when.
I'm back.
How do we do that? We need to find their suppliers, and we don't even know the merchants on the inside. And two of us got in, and we have no method of communicating with one
They're
another.
suppliers. Oh,
Aye.
we are heavily relying on the fact they're not gonna check, especially seeing as now they know we're trying to get in.
Aye, but
I mean, that probably happens every day.
aye.
Or we can
Well,
just wait here and then
It probably
wait.
happens every day that the city's most wanted tries to get into the walls.
What
no,
if
just
there
people
was a
trying to
way
get in
to
in general.
see when they switched? There might be
Oh.
a moment when none of them is at the gate, even if for a couple of minutes or a minute.
Yeah.
We could use that time to dart in.
Did they notice it was us
probably
as the wanted
overlap.
people, or just a couple of suspicious hooligans?
Everyone keeps calling us hooligans and ruffians. I don't like it.
They definitely noticed Dalafig. Was Dalafig?
Because he looked at the post
They looked more like the poster than not.
than he ever has.
Oh goodness. So yeah, you guys got back to the hostel, but that's as far as you've gotten so far. But that's where we're gonna pick up. Once
Okay.
Mac gets back.
Merchant.
This
I
is
feel like that.
honestly, this is
Living
about
really-
exactly how I expected this to go. Basically,
Yeah.
I didn't expect 4 of you to make it, like, to get fingered, but you know. I knew somebody would, and I knew it would come down on the party, but I didn't know how much of the party.
Okay, we wait until night. I shoot an arrow over the wall with a message. That's very weird, but Phelan will get it. He's a smart ass. And it will essentially say, get us supply line. Either the guard route, we need either the guard route to see when the guards are coming off, or we need the merchant.
Next morning,
So
fucking
we can
newspaper
either
comes
sneak
out. Man dead in mysterious arrow killing.
Mrs. Saint, we can't
I
come
want to
here.
see a roll for that, dude. Just Groina hears a scream from the other side.
Oh.
Gallifix shoot it.
I know, I want
That'll
it to
be
go
the only thing
over
that
the
I
wall,
hit.
not stuck in the wall.
I mean, do you
What?
think Phelan actually thought we got in? Or do you think he'll just come back out and be like, yo, I knew you guys were idiots. Here's how you can get in. Because that seems kind of likely too.
I don't even think he even knows how to get in. He left
Aye.
another shop here.
Maybe he'll have more information. I don't know.
So, but can you dream
Yeah.
up shite?
Yeah.
Okay, so go bed night night and dream about guards getting off ship.
Well, I can't just go to sleep when I'm not tired.
Oh, okay, like put your head on my lap. I'll read you a story as long as it's in Common or Dwarven.
Okay. So everybody's back?
Yes.
You all ready? Okay. So, you guys will make it back, like I said, to the hostel. So you're heading towards the entrance to the hostel as you guys are just kind of chatting after you're pretty sure you lost the cops.
Then one shows up.
And as you're heading towards the entrance, a man in a very fancy uniform, wearing a saber at his side, steps out of the door, along with the owner of the hostel, and goes, "Oh, timing. Is this that?" And the hostel owner just kind of shakes his head, and the guy throws him a small purse.
Well, he's double-crossed us.
Let's
I-
go the other direction.
And two more men in full constable uniforms step out beside him on each side.
I am turning around.
And
You know, it's
the
like
other
a
way is
run
now
again.
blocked by a bunch of constables as well.
Oh yeah.
You didn't lose them. They just got a little bit behind.
Oh, I'm
I can't
zoomed in.
fuck that many for a favour. Silver,
I mean,
off
you
your
could
body.
try.
You're not gonna sleep everyone
There's
we
3
meet.
women here.
You're not gonna sleep everyone you meet.
Why no, it works.
It doesn't work.
I don't
They don't-
get your mortal bloody thing against this.
I... Not everyone is as robust as a priest.
I
Ah.
vote we just talk with them.
Aye, that's gonna go well.
Aye,
Well-
let me go. Aye. Good day, fellows. What is it? It's going perfectly. Shut up.
It's not here. They believed you.
The older gentleman at the lead of the 3 that came out of the building kind of chuckles to himself and grins, and he's like, "Do I really need to explain what's going on here?"
Aye, yes, I'm
Aye,
busy.
you're harassing 3 beautiful women, and I will scream and shout for help if you continue.
What about me?
Aye, you're screwed, buddy. Nobody wants you.
Aye, fuck. You never know.
Aye.
I hardly think it's harassment to track down fugitives.
Fugitives, do you even know what they're chasing?
No.
No, we're not fugitives, but if we
know,
were...
Future, that's not me, that's father.
If you look at these pictures, they look nothing like us.
Aye,
Aye,
that-
that one has so many
that's-
more... Aye, shh, Figgy, don't.
Can't study Dalothic.
Ah, man, don't say your name.
Isn't that what she calls you?
I must confess, I didn't.
Yeah,
You
next
lot
one.
are the most amusing fugitives I've ever tracked down, but not the brightest.
I can agree
Aye, we're
with that.
smart enough
I
to
think-
avoid you for a while, so you
I
shut your
think I
stupid
maybe we wanted to
fucking
get caught.
bobby
Eh?
ass mouth.
Eh?
Was that just a joint Scottish shouting? Is that what just
Pretty much.
happened? Guards are looking at us like, the fuck did they say?
Now, as I see it, you have two options, my lady, and other assorted whatnots.
What do you mean?
Not one to judge.
God, me a whatnot.
You can either come in peacefully, or my men, which I'm sure they'll be very happy to, can bludgeon you until you are unconscious, and then we can take you in.
Well,
You
then
take
I
your
guess
shit.
you have two options. You can die, or you can let us go.
Don't threaten
That
police
is,
It
officer.
worked with the swamp.
Very well. The hard way it is. And he starts to draw his saber.
And it didn't work.
I think we're about to roll initiative, folks.
Whereabouts failing at this point, Axel?
Phelan would be in the wall
nice
somewhere. I don't know how far
lost.
into the wall yet.
Okay.
I'll probably be. Miss Miser's probably trying to track you down, anyways.
Aye, there it is.
She's expecting the others to be around at some point, but yeah, it'll be her main objective is searching for Phelan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh.
police officer, you only put the four of us as well.
I know look, do you see the turn order thing at the side? Aye, do you know what that means?
I'm afraid I'm Icely. I don't know what order
Uh-oh.
is.
Aye, well, it's this thing, right, where you roll the dice, yeah.
Alright,
don't
but
wanna-
yes.
And then
Like he
that
said,
was
after you said that, he said, well, the hard way it is then, and drew his saber. And all the guards pulled out their blackjacks.
I'll raise and say, I don't want the hard way.
You can
I
all
would go in with
shove
the
your
hard
Aye,
shillelaghs
well,
up your ass.
there's no more choice.
I would
I
go
mean,
with the
no,
hard way.
like,
I
if
didn't-
Yulia stays off to the side and doesn't fight or try to run, they won't bother her.
I rolled and didn't take my token.
Should
I'm
I
an idiot.
still roll?
Apologize.
Only if you try to join the combat.
I forgot they were there.
Uh,
God, they were there.
Well,
Yulia.
so we could use your
Oh.
help.
roll,
Aye, I
but
realised who
stand
we're
off to the
speaking
side, right?
I mean, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, just in case something else arises. we'll
Alright, so
have it.
Delafig.
Where's the buttons?
This is a terrible decision.
Oh,
we are all
I didn't click my
making.
token. Hold on, let me click my token.
I didn't click my token either.
He didn't do a very good job of it, anyways.
Did it work or did it not work?
I added a turn. You can actually put in the numbers if you want.
You added a what? Oh. Do I get a free cake with this? What? That's not what I wanted to do at all. I guess I can't edit it.
Can't edit it? Okay, I'll do it then. That's weird.
I can click the box, but I don't know how to do anything with it. Oh.
It would be where the number goes.
Oh, there it goes. Did it work? It worked. Okay.
Constables. Constables. And just like the detective said before when he said my men will be happy about it, they are. They're the ones in the back are grinning like fucking shit-eating grins. They're happy to beat someone up. They're bored. This is the highlight of their day.
Little outnumbered here.
Well,
Frankly, I've noticed.
wow, two of them rolled exactly the same initiative.
Oh,
Go
wow.
figure.
Oh, wonderful. Tell me more about how we're about to be fucked.
Alright. Okay, so stream can see everything. I'll move the turn order a little bit more out of the way for the stream. Alright. So, two constables go first.
Oh, God.
First constable. Gonna charge up to Dalafig and whack him with his blackjack, or at least try to. I don't think an 11 hits, though.
No.
He whiffs. Alright, Silva. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay. And then it's Silva's turn.
Alright, I'm going to use my size sword on the one in front of me.
Alright. Uh, 12 does not hit.
Okay. Then Bardic Inspiration on Dalafig. You can
Alright,
get him, boy. You can do it.
there's your inspiration.
For the encouragement.
And then it's Dalafig's turn.
Aleph is gonna draw his Jaina and take a swing at the one in front of him.
Alright. That hits.
Actually gonna hit someone, Jesus. You know what's bad when it got to the point where I'm shocked that I've hit someone.
Remember to use your Bardic as well.
Oh, can I use that on this?
You can't use it on damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only Valor Bards get the ability to use it on damage.
Oh, alright.
Any bonus action now? Or no?
No.
Gorilla?
Okay, gonna Hunter's Mark this one. And gonna unbottle Pookie, and as she flicks them out, it's gonna turn into a short sword, and she's kind of like, what?
Alright.
She's like awkwardly holding the end, gonna slap him up.
Slap him up.
Hi,
Take my slaps.
please.
Does it move kind of like it was made out of like jelly or something?
That misses.
Cool.
Slime short sword, I
nice.
like that.
Do you even know what you're fighting for or what your fucking cause is?
The law.
The law where your family's died. You understand what's happening? Serving a creature that has killed thousands.
I serve the queen. Well,
No,
Queen
damn
Regent.
well
He says
you
Queen
serve
Regent.
dirty
That's my bad.
bastards.
That wasn't his mistake, that was my mistake. It's the Queen Regent, specifically.
Ooh.
She's not Blood Queen, or Queen by blood. She's Queen by marriage. 16 hits Grona.
That's a lot of bad guys going.
It's sunny.
Grona takes 6 bludgeoning.
Who does?
Grona,
Ah?
6 bludgeoning.
Oh.
Comes
No.
up and cracks you upside in the shoulder with his blackjack.
Hey, hit me right on me joints.
Don't tell them that.
I am not telling them that. How?
Ow.
Alright, the priest off to the side of the detective. This guy, the one he looks just like the rest, except he's got a armband with a symbol of one of the gods on it. He cast a spell. Saying a short prayer before he does it, and he's going to cast Aid. He chooses the detective. Or no, he'll just choose the 3 that are in combat with you already. So they each gain 5 max HP. Which I'm gonna just do it as temp HP for simplicity's sake. And that's him. Now it's the detective. I did a dumb. Oh well.
That's what we like to hear.
Well, no, he gets advantage on initiative, and I forgot.
Oh.
He has tactical wit. Alright, so he moves up to there, and he's like... He basically shouts out a command to the group. He's like, not too rough, men. We need him alive. Which means he uses leadership.
Oh no.
So for the rest of the combat, up to a minute, all of them get blessed. All of them within 30 feet of him.
Oh, wow.
And that's his action for this turn. The other one on the other side of where he was is carrying a staff. He begins to chant in an arcane language.
Is it one that I know?
Actually, we'll go with this. This works. Alright, so he casts the spell targeting at the center of the group. How much HP do you guys have right now? Let's see.
Never enough.
28.
The lowest starting... Okay, so the lowest is tied between both Yulia and Dalafig. I don't remember how to do a tiebreaker with this.
Right now.
1 second.
Wait, I have just 20.
Yeah, you and Dalafig are both at 20. And Grina's at 21. She's the only one that's been hit so far. Okay, so there's no way to work out a tiebreaker. So basically, we're going to roll 50-50, and who wants to pick which number? 1 or 2?
1.
So Yulia, you fall asleep. You cast sleep, and it gets one of you. He rolled a total of 23, so how sleep works is you roll the dice, and then you take that many max HP off of any one person that's in the area effect, the lowest one starting, and then just put each person to sleep in order until you run out. So after he puts one person to sleep, it's like there's 3 left over. Nobody else is affected. So Yulia falls unconscious. She wasn't going to fight anyway, so I guess that kind of works. Where's the Z's? I know there's a Z icon in here. At least I thought there was. Guess not. Weird. You'd think that would be an obvious one to put in these little token symbols.
Is there like a bed symbol?
Nope. Alright, well, in that case, we'll just go with a little time thing.
That worked.
Sleepy time. And then it's Yulia's turn, which she's asleep.
Also, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Grab a plate of food.
So he can't make it to combat this turn, so he's just going to go ahead and dash to there. Same for this guy. We're back to the beginning of a new round. Round 2. So the first one, starting up with Dalafig again.
Oh no.
Time to wallop. I don't really need to roll the bless, but I'm going to do it anyway. Does a 27 hit?
Oh no.
It just hits, it does.
That's a
Just
crit.
hits. Oh, lovely.
So you take 8 points of bludgeoning. As this one, he just wallops you upside the head with his blackjack.
8. Lovely.
Your ears are ringing a bit when he after the swing. Next one on Silva. Oh, good lord. This isn't a crit, but a 25.
Yeah. That's 4 points of damage on me.
Let's see how much it actually is. No, that was the D4 for the bless. 7 points of bludgeoning.
Oh. Okay.
Then it's your turn. That one didn't
Okay,
it's not like what Dalifig got smacked upside the head. That one hit kind of like jabs you in the gut with the pointed end.
If I want to... Thunderwave is a level 1 spell. Can I cast that as a level 2 spell?
Yes, you can upcast.
Okay, and that would cost 1 level slot?
Yep.
Okay.
And if you
I
cast
will
it
do that.
in front of you,
Yes. Take a powerful stance and slap my, pretend to slap my hands together.
it goes like
As
that.
a level 2.
So you get 3 of them. Yeah, and when you cast the
One
spell, it
second.
should ask you if you want to what level you want to cast it at.
Yep.
Say that you need to make con saves.
Push 10 feet away.
Yep, I've got to make their saves. Add D4.
Do my cohorts get attacks of opportunity from that push?
No, it has to be a willing movement.
Okay.
Unwilling movements don't give the bonus. So one of them fails, the center one, so he goes flying back 10 feet and takes the full damage. The others 2 take half damage. So a total of 9. And the other 2 take 5. And this sound can be heard within 300 feet, and everybody's ears are ringing a little bit right now.
Oh no.
Alright, I've returned.
Welcome back. You're still asleep, but there was a really loud noise while you were sleeping, like thunder.
Does that wake him up?
No.
Frick.
Oh, was this a thunder wave or whatever it was?
Yep.
Wait, can I give her a kick to the face as a poison action?
Who?
As a bonus action, can I wake up Yulia?
No. It has to be an action. Because like you have to literally like grab her and shake her and slap her awake because it's magical sleep. It's not like.
Okay. Then can I give a? Do I have a bonus action left then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give a bardic inspiration to Groina.
Woo.
Ba-da-ba-da. Then it's Dalifig's turn.
Aye, here we go.
I do like that you guys all kind of went in a line. All 3 of your turns come in a row.
Oh, shoulder,
But so
shoulder.
do theirs.
Okay, so Dalifig's try an aqua bolt this one in front of him.
Going directly in front.
Yeah. Aye.
Okay. That hits.
Oh, lovely. Caught me to 2 damage.
It's 10 feet, right?
Yeah, I think so. Hang on, let me go check. It is. 5 feet direct way.
Alright, so he's pushed to
It's
that.
out. It's out of melee range.
Groina.
Just kind of awkwardly look to Scary here, and gonna shoot at that guy right there.
Okay, the one with the staff.
Yeah. She's like staff bad. Ooh.
Bunga bunga staff bad.
Beforehand, she switches her hunter's focus, of course. Haha.
Okay.
'Cause I'm no silly. Alright, crossbow. Don't fail me now. Please.
That's not a fail.
Jeez.
Woo!
Oh, you read? Okay, that's the Bardic Inspiration. I was like, what did you?
Yeah, I'm not taking no chances with no fucking spellcast.
Nice.
11 points of damage is 11 points of damage. Ow.
Just rested the crossbow on this man's shoulder and just went, guy, give me a moment.
Hold up.
Now, because of, like, this would be meta knowledge for him not to do this, so he tries to cast. He casts shield, and it comes up in front of him, and the arrow goes through it anyway. Like, he was just a little too slow, because shield's a reaction. But he doesn't know that it would have penetrated the shield even if he cast it, so he was like, no! Ah!
Ah, so that's what you have, you little fucker.
Alright, next guy is gonna attack Grona.
Okay.
Oh no.
Riggedy. They don't even know who he is, the enforcer. They're literally saving a murderer.
Alright, Grona, you get crit, so take 10.
Oh, beautiful.
The one that hit you in the shoulder before, he just spins around and just like whacks you upside the head.
I am dizzy.
Dizzy. Oh no.
It does.
Alright, let's see. The priest is going to cast Shield of Faith on the Magus. So a glimmering holy shield appears around the guy that you just shot. And then it's the detective's turn. Now that he's already given out orders, he can do some stuff. Alright, that's gonna miss, so he'll make one more attack. That one will hit. So he does 5 points of slashing to you with his saber.
To who?
To Grena. She's the one that kind of instigated, so he went for her first. Which, I mean, is anybody surprised that Grena instigated?
Sorry, the second time in the campaign.
I only the second.
Hey, only the second. Fucking easy.
Alright, that's him. So now it's the Magus.
There's so many of them.
Yes, there are. Alright, the Magus is going to target Dalafig. Dalafig, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Well, you know what? I think wisdom's one of the ones I'm actually good at.
Yeah?
Saving throw, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Hey!
Not too bad.
Yeah. I haven't failed a single throw.
So yeah, he points his staff at you, mutters in arcane language, symbols appear in the air, and then it fires like a little like energy bolt at you, and when it hits you, you can feel every joint and bone in your body start to like seize up, but you shake it off and overcome the hold spell as he tries to hold person you.
One deal.
Yulia's asleep.
Oh, rip.
Constable!
This long line of constables scares me.
Yeah.
Numbers are bad in 5e. Just straight up, numbers are bad. Large groups of enemies is very dangerous. A 22 hits before I even roll in the bonus. You take 5 points of bludgeoning.
Who does?
Dalifig.
Oh,
It's the guy right next to you there.
oh no.
Bludgeoned.
Okay, yeah.
This one, since his buddy got pushed away, just steps in. And swings at Silva. I need to roll a d4. That will make the difference of hitting or not. A 14,
That meets the armor class.
which hits.
Frick.
So you take 7 bludgeoning.
Jesus Christ.
This constable got pushed back, steps forward. We're back at a new round again. This is round 3. Like, there's nothing else to do, so he steps forward and tries to smack Galifig again.
No. Give me a dance, you bastards.
I doubt he's gonna hit, though. Yeah, 7 doesn't hit.
Oh.
He'll spin around. And try to smack Silva in the back. Not that that makes any difference, but he's doing it anyway.
That wasn't an attack of opportunity, then, was it?
No, he stayed in
Yeah.
your threat range the whole time. 26 or 23 hits, so 6 points of bludgeoning. Then it's Silva's turn.
Okay.
I need to
I'll do,
refresh
have
because
to do-
there's a thing stuck on my screen.
I'll have to do Thunderwave again. Yeah, Thunderwave.
All right, where are you? Same as last time. So you only hit 2 of them this time.
Opposite side, so I get the.
Okay, so you get the detective
detective.
and the one other constable. Okay. All right. In that case, I need to reopen their pages because apparently when you refresh, it closes all of your open, like, side tabs. So con save for the detective first. He fails. He doesn't get his own. He doesn't get the bless bonus. Only the troops do. And the basic constable can't actually get enough from bless to get that bonus, so they both fail.
Hooray!
So they both push 10
And
feet
12
back,
points of damage.
and they take 12 damage.
Am I able to cast Healing Word also?
Yes.
Okay, I'll cast Healing Word on Galifig.
Thank you very much.
That ain't much.
It's something for Gallifrey's
Yeah.
health pool.
Then it's Dalifig's turn.
Put it this way, you just doubled my health. Okay. Well, Aquabolt's an action, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, but Healing Word's a bonus, isn't it?
Mhm.
Grand. So I'm gonna use Healing Word on Groiner.
Aye.
Alright.
Right, so let me just...
I just
Ooh.
realized I'm at 8 HP. I'm pretty.
We'll try to slowly will our health pulls back up. Right, there you go. 5 health.
Remember that
You're-
you have
doing-
potions as well, you twat.
You're doing... Aye, I do.
You have 4.
Aye, but first I'm gonna Aquabolt this one in front of me to get him away from me.
Alright. Let's see it.
No fudge, no fudge, no
That
fudge.
hits.
Bro, what's happening today?
Beautiful.
Nice.
3 damage.
Okay. Guy in shooty range.
Guy shoot.
Hunter's mark.
I'm assuming you're moving the hunter's mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one in front, that one next to him is taking a lot of damage and still isn't down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He took a chunk.
Okay, never mind. Can I move it to that one instead, please?
Nah.
Up to you.
Oh. Just, I imagine Groina kind of looking between the two and going, that one, no, that one.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Alright. Crobbo.
Crubbo. That hits.
Crobbo, you...
That's
13.
got to put him down.
He is down.
Grand.
Even understand who you're fighting for.
That's you. So constable. Alright. The constable behind you is a normal constable. Let's take a swing with a blackjack. That'll hit.
I'm fucked.
7
Does that
points of
mean, right?
bludgeoning to Groina.
Oof.
You turned around to shoot the other guy and he just cracks you across the back. Alright, the priest's turn. He runs over here and he casts Spare the Dying on the guy that's on the ground. It doesn't get him up, but he's no longer bleeding out. And that's his turn. And as the priest is running over there, he's got like a whistle in his mouth and he blows the whistle a couple of times.
I have a feeling
Alright.
we're gonna have more company.
Yeah.
Does the whistle wake me up?
Just
No.
No.
If Thunderbolt right next to you doesn't wake you up, I don't even think a piss poor a whistle is gonna... Or your beauty sleep, you're gonna need it.
Alright, he hits you once. I need you to make me a strength save.
Me. Oh
Yes.
no.
the strong Groina.
That is a fail. He disarms you. Dealing 9 points of slashing damage in the process.
Okay, I'm out.
Oh,
you
that,
out?
okay, that works too. You're down and you
No.
dropped your bow.
Oh no.
So like he like sticks the sword arm between your bow and like you in the between the bow parts, stabs you, and then pulls away and like jerks the bow out of your hands as you fall to the ground. He's like, oh, well,
I crack a
that works too.
Gold one up and with the
Just throw it at me. Smash it.
Believe me, believe. I'm already ready. Get me throwing. I'm ready.
Only got one more second level spell slot after this. He's gonna cast Hold Person on Silva. I need a Wisdom save.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here I go. Killing again.
That's a
Ah, that's
fail.
bad.
You are paralyzed.
So,
Hey, alright,
so-
this episode
so
might
some-
be prison break at this point.
so to sum up the current situation, we have a sleeping Yulia, a paralyzed Silver, and an unconscious
And a
Groina,
dying Groina.
and a Dalafig who is seconds away from giving up on life itself.
Oh boy.
And who gets to go first? PC fucking plot. Here they
Four
go.
more constables. That's
Aye,
who.
we should have asked if they knew Callie tricks.
She's wanted too.
Aye, but did you know it?
Alright, so Delafig, you take 8 points of bludgeoning,
I do I really agree. Hopefully.
and then another one goes.
Okay, let's see how good I'm at dodging, lad.
14 hit you.
Aye, 14 hits.
Another 6 points of bludgeoning, and you're unconscious.
And I'm out.
Yeah, they bludgeon you, like, they just kind of all mob you and just until you're down.
Let's go.
And then the priest comes up and casts Spare the Dying on Grona, so she's not dying.
How many did we kill? Ah, 1.
Nah,
Not-
we didn't even kill him.
Down
Oh, we
to
knocked him out, you know.
No, that's awful.
Close enough, he's unconscious, you know.
Plan was to go for the priest next, and no, I just got beaten down.
Did it the easy way.
Yeah. They were built for subdual, pure and simple. Like the mage has no offensive spells except for like hold person, sleep, fog cloud. He's all built to just disable the enemy. They are support troops.
Can I get an update on Phelan's position?
Phelan would have made it back to the park. And you probably would have been found by Mazery eventually.
So
Like-
Mazery...
I'm assuming you don't go all the way into the actual sanctuary, you just go to the park and wait.
Waiting for
Yeah.
contact.
And that's when Mazery shows up by herself.
Okay.
Probably at a distance still, telepathically looking at you. So, good luck finding me in the corner, but
But you can talk to me telepathically.
yes,
Yeah,
I can
talk
as
to
long
you
as
as
I'm
a
seeing
cat.
you. So we got two of us hiding to make sure
And
we
since
don't
the
make
cat, like,
comments.
when he turns into a cat, he only uses the physical attributes of the cat, so he can still understand languages. He just can't speak.
Yeah, he's still a
Yes.
smart... He's still Phelan.
As long as I'm looking at you, I can talk to you. So
Huh. Alright, so we have his lot getting captured.
Yeah.
huh. So at this
We-
point, how did we know that? Because I'm
don't.
guessing
We
it's just-
don't.
you guys didn't
We
show up for
don't.
like hours.
Yeah, so... Fuck, next session's gonna be fucking Misery and Phelan breaking him out of prison.
Yep.
Babe, you're peeking, bud.
Am I peeking again?
Yes,
Sorry,
keep
I
your
will,
voice down.
I apologize.
Okay. So yes. Dalafig, Garena, Yulia, and Silva all get bagged up, or taken away, dragged off to prison. Good news. The prison station is inside the walled city.
I had a feeling it would be.
Bad news.
Could've
You're in
just
prison.
gotten it, so-
It's all
No,
gone
that's
to
great
plan.
news. No,
We're in
that's
the
great news,
walls.
Steve.
I'd rather be in the sewers.
I would rather be in prison.
Okay, so... I imagine if they're in prison, obviously Phelan and Misery probably would have went looking a little bit, but like
Oh, like,
not.
once they're brought into custody, the news that the fugitives have been captured will spread like wildfire among the gossips.
Gotcha.
This is the high society area. The gossip is gold, as good as gold.
Okay. So
And you're a cat, so it's easy to spelunk into a conversation.
I can usually stealth
Yeah.
around as well, hiding in
yeah,
hiding in
can
areas.
can I kit cat around and like listen to gossip after like not knowing that they were after they hadn't shown up for a while?
Yeah, and you basically hear like some gossip gabbies going at it, and one of them's like, "Yeah, I heard that there was this really ugly person at the gate, and they got stopped, and then their friend like grabbed him, and there was a huge police chase, and they beat him down because they were wanted criminals, and now they're in prison, and they're gonna get hanged tomorrow morning." And the other one was like, "That's ghastly. They don't do hangings in the public square anymore, do they?"
Huh.
Typical, high society gab.
Okay, and so after hearing this, Phelan's gonna, skedaddly do back to the park and try and find Misery, although it's probably gonna be Misery finding Phelan.
Finding you, you relay the information, and the one response you hear is, "Really?
I would
We
seem
had-
so. I mean, it's probably a good thing that they passed along the old torch before trying to make that attempt. So we have Noctad. Technically they're disposable, but I'd feel a little bit guilty.
Well, I mean, now we're easily stealthy, but unfortunately we do need them back.
And here's the
I
big
say
thing. Like,
unfortunately,
Amazer, you know this well enough. They're captured. They're not gonna just kill them. They don't have what they want.
Yeah, we have Noctad. Like
They're loose ends, and they know you have it.
Yeah.
So even if you wanted to bail on them, they have information that they will share. You have no doubt in your mind that if it comes down to it, they will share the information they have, whether they want to or not.
Liabilities.
So we have a few options, I suppose. I was hoping on taking everybody to Angrenon first, but we may need to call in a favor.
Oh, just a sec.
I'll be back in a second.
Alright.
Aye, everybody's disappearing.
Sorry, that headset died.
No,
what was
it's
I saying?
Fine. I said, I was hoping that he'd get everybody there at once, but we may need to go into Angrenon earlier than anticipated to sort this out.
How good are you at being a lawyer?
I can't say I've tried too much before. I'm going to be quite honest with you.
Well, there's always a time to start, and now could be a possibility.
Well, I do like to think that maybe I could outspeak most people, but we do also have the options of going into Sanctuary and seeing if the Fae would be willing to lend a hand.
Alright. By the way, are there any mirrors around? Axel?
Like not out in the middle of the park, no.
Any, like, dress shops, dress stores, stuff like that?
Oh yeah, you could
I'm
find a
assuming
shop
we're still
easy
in,
enough.
I'm assuming we're still in high-functioning clothing.
Yes.
Alright, I'm finding the nearest shop going in.
Oh, Phelan would
checking the
know his
mirrors.
way. Phelan would know his way around, wouldn't he?
I may want to ask
Okay.
our little mutual friend, depending. Not really mutual, actually. And in terms of mutual friend, I don't think it's mutual as in mine and Phelan's. I think it's more of just mutually in a friendly situation.
We both have mutual friends that aren't necessarily mutual, but are friendly.
They're more of like, there are things that are done that could... They're more acquaintances.
Yeah.
But if he's not there, then I may have to resort to something else.
So you walk into a dress shop, and how do you try to, like... Are you trying to get his attention? Are you just standing around in front of mirrors?
Look in the mirrors, giving a few knocks on them.
Okay.
As long as
And what
people
about
look
Phelan?
around.
Are you in there as well, or are you just chilling out as a cat still?
Phelan's gonna stick. Yeah, Phelan's just a cat, kind of loitering outside the shop.
Okay, so you're staying outside.
Yeah.
So you're there for a bit, you knock on the mirrors a couple of times and wander around. And like the person that runs the shop's kind of giving you a funny look but doesn't really say anything. They seem like they're pretty used to eccentric customers. They do ask, like, they're like, do you need any help finding something to try on, ma'am, or anything like that? Like,
Just a question. My responses usually are about... Because I do have some gold on me, so I'm not... The jangle of the purse is still a possibility. To make sure that they know that I could spend.
okay.
But it's more of just saying, Von, questioning the mirror for the clothing. Because I want to make sure that, you know, the mirrors aren't giving off the wrong image. Like I trust their store. I trust their store is an upholds the greater good, and I don't want to see any of those, other lackluster stores trying to ruin such a perfect thing as giving you a bad mirror.
Okay, so basically
I've
you're
seen
just
some
kind of trying to
places.
give off the impression, because you can't really communicate directly to her.
Mm-hmm.
So you just kind of jingle your purse and like look through a rack of dresses for a minute.
Yep, exactly.
She kind
It's
of
more
like
just giving
okay
off
and
the sense
nods
of
and goes
knowing
back
what
to
I'm
like
talking about.
just doing. She's just like doodling dress like plans,
Mm-hmm.
like blueprints. I don't know the actual term off the top of my head. Pattern. That's it.
There's
Pattern.
blueprints.
So if there's no sign of our friend, I'll
What?
take a walk out the store.
As you're getting ready to leave and you turn around, the mirror kind of ripples disturbingly.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a
Walk
sharp
towards the
cracking
mirror.
sound in the mirror as the like corner of it kind of snaps a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman in the corner kind of jumps a little bit. Like, is ever like looking at you like, "Are you okay, ma'am?" Kind
I
of peering
did
over
not.
that way.
But I keep my eyes around the area, kind of looking at it.
Yeah, and in the mirror, your reflection kind of.
So I turn away from the mirror, looking in an alternate direction, but keeping turned away from the clerk so they can't see where my eyes are looking, but my eyes still look towards the mirror to activate the telepathy. Response is she starts talking, saying, you've wanted to continue the enjoyment of our little escapades.
I'm already aware that your friends have gotten themselves caught.
I'm guessing there's no way for you to give me visual, I guess you could say, to show me where they are?
Although it's a bit of a distorted image, but we can do that. And the mirror kind of ripples, and it shows you a very strange reflection, and it takes you a minute to realize why the reflection is weird, because it's not from an actual mirrored surface, it's just a highly polished badge.
Perfect.
You're literally
Okay.
seeing them in the reflection of one of the officer's badges as he's looking inside their cell, and they're all on the floor unconscious.
They are all unconscious?
Yes.
Shit. Okay. This is still telepathic communication is two-way, right?
Yeah.
Like I can read their thoughts in terms of what they would be saying to me.
Mm-hmm. More so, he
Alright,
projects
I'm
them
gonna give
into your
one
mind, whether you want them or not.
Well, yeah, the idea is that I'm going to be using the reflection as being able to see them, which means being able to actually communicate with them. But if they're unconscious, I'm wondering if you can give them a little. I'm going to scream at.
You have to be able to see them and be within 60 feet. I believe is
Oh
what the
shit!
number is.
Okay, so it is 60 feet. All right, I was going to ask that earlier.
There is I think it is. Isn't there a sight range? If there's not, I
I'm
think
going
it.
to double check it.
If there's no
Ew,
range, then no.
There is no range on that. It
Then yeah,
only
you
says
can
you
try.
telepathically communicate with up to 10 as long as you can see them.
All right, who are you going to try to
I'm gonna
communicate to?
I'm gonna telepathically try and scream at Grina.
All right, Grana, make me a con save.
Oh boy. Hey, technically, if I pass it, it's good. If I fail it, that's also good. If I fail it, I'm failing to sleep.
Oh, what did you do for? You made a shitty meme. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, so Grana, you take 1 point of psychic damage as you wake up with a start.
Hi, so am I at -1 or something?
No, you guys aren't at 0 anymore. They treated you.
Oh, okay.
But you're passed out.
Oh, okay. Me 26 now. Haha. And I'm awake in a jail, I guess?
Yes, you
Yeah,
wake up and you're in a
so-
jail cell.
Response is going to be this. No sounds. No statements. Do not say it out loud. I know what you're saying. What's the situation?
She like opens her mouth for a second and she kind of like clamps her hand over her
I
mouth.
will say, not a word.
Yeah.
I can see you, not a word. What's the situation?
Okay, she like...
You're gonna give me in 5
I-
minutes or less.
Oh, okay. We were surrounded by some mustached twat and 7 other guys. They beat us until we were gone.
Well, I'm glad to hear
they
that.
They met us at the hostel. We were running. It looked clear. We got back, and they were there. They already beat us there.
So the place we went to is not safe anymore?
No, they sold us out. The cunts.
Shit. I relay this to Navik. Is Navik around?
I'm
Or
not
sorry, is
outside.
Phelan around?
Phelan's sitting on like shop window, so he can like see you. Like he's kind of his back is kind of looking towards the street, trying to like distract people more than anything.
Okay. I just snap over, quickly say to you, basically, this, like, where it's not safe, that location we're at, and then snap back. So, I guess actually, can I turn in a way that like I can keep both of them within eye range, so I can snap back and forth to read them and talk to them? Because I'm basically looking at the mirror, talking to Grina, and then looking over to Phelan, talking to them, and then bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, yeah, I guess you could find a way to, like, see both of them.
Okay, it's more of just like context switching conversation. So, Grina,
Aye.
where roughly? So you're at the house? You're at the place near the house?
I don't know. We were
You don't know? Okay.
gone the entire time we were dragged here. I'm guessing this place looks like a jail cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typical.
Is it,
When you
I
wake up,
guess-
Grona, the surroundings around you, you are in a stone-floored cell with steel bars, and there is a guard standing kind of at an angle, which is where, like, you don't know that, but that's where Mazery's seeing you from. There is only a single window. It's about 1.5 feet square with bars on it. And the other 3 are also all unconscious on the floor next to you.
Okay.
But your wounds have been bandaged.
Right.
Alright. So while I'm looking through this, can I see any of the guards surrounding? Like, is it just 2 guards standing parallel to each other so I can't see any of them? Like, you know how if guards stand at a wall, they're two guards. One
He's
is
kind of
looking
like,
straight
it's
ahead.
basically like, think
Yeah,
of
the
him,
one's on the
he's
other
like
side.
lounging on the corner next to the cell.
Okay.
So you can only
in a
see
way
the
he's
cell,
looking towards the
not
cell.
anything else.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to put
So
this
we're
over
gonna
the
need-
top for a second on the main overlay here.
Mhm.
This is the shitty meme that Verdon made.
I'm out. I'm out. Screw it. I'm done. Nope, that's it.
It's so good.
That's great.
Of course.
Sleep snug bug.
Okay, so we basically know that you've been captured in an area, and we don't know where
Right.
you are. We know that it must be one of the cells in the area, probably outside,
Aye.
or, We know what the guys look like outside. We know what the shitty, the middle or the not upper middle, but like the poor areas kind of guards look like.
Look out the window. Maybe there's
Constable guards' uniforms are uniform.
Oh, so it's across the entire city.
Yeah. They do have
Whereas-
different badges, and like parts of them do distinctify which group they're from, but the uniform itself is always the same.
We're just
Okay,
gonna
s-
like quietly stand up and try and look out the window. Like maybe, maybe there's like slummy people outside, or maybe there's not slummy
No.
people.
Outside the window is an alley
It's an alley. Okay.
and the stank of shit.
So we know roughly that's.
Like an alley.
If
I
we-
don't see anyone.
If we can discern where you are, we can actually go outside that and probably see about jail bust.
Aye, that'd be perfect. I see. Cobbles.
Cobblestone. Okay.
Aye. Every street ever.
Yeah. Very helpful. Thank you.
Aye, I don't know where I am.
Turn to Phelan. We need to replace them at some point.
I'm all...
Goes back. Okay. This is I'm trying to speed this up. This is happening within about 5-10 minutes, so we're trying to see like
no
what
worries.
information we can get on where they are and such. So at this point, at least we have one of them awake, so that they're not all just passed out doing unable to help for this. But yeah, I think we've got I've got at least an in for that, and we know that they're awake. We know that they're in some of the okay. I think we've at least got that settled. So I'm gonna kill the communication.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And
Gona's just like
well,
doesn't know, so she's still sitting there thinking really hard at you.
oh yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. I don't even know. Just so, Phelan, we know they're captured. We know that's. Do we have any idea where they could be from there? Grano is about as helpful as a cobblestone, so.
He tries.
Thanks, man.
You didn't hear this.
No, I know, but like on the table. Thanks, man. She
Like,
tries.
presumably, Phelan knowing like this district fairly well, like quite intimately, right? Because of obviously
Yeah.
him being around so much.
You know the district quite well, yes.
Yeah. He'd have a good idea of where they would take prisoners, right?
Yeah.
We know that there's an alley connected to it. Regardless of how big the alley was, Grano would have conveyed that to us, hopefully.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she would have said, like, it's a giant fucking open area, instead of just being like, it's an alley. They've got to be one of those ones that's near, like, if you look at the map, if we can isolate down roughly where any of the spots would be that they would have prisons. We're inside, so we don't have to really, we can come and go, can we?
I mean, you two, yeah. You
yeah.
guys can walk around,
We
but
can come and go without an issue. As far as I'm aware, they don't know your face, do they? I mean, I don't even
Nope.
know your face.
They both
There is-
came. We
there is
both
no
came
face.
in and left. Yeah, it's more just I'm unnoticeable. For some reason,
Wait.
I don't know really
So-
too why.
So as Phelan says that out loud, it kind of hits him. He's like, "Wait, I don't know your face."
I don't know my face either. Congratulations, we're both a pair of peas in a pod. Okay, great.
No, wait.
Not like
Okay, there's more important things, but we're coming back to this conversation.
are you still in
as
the
soon
mirror
as people
room?
are
In the
free.
room with the mirror?
Hmm?
Are you still in the room with the mirror when you're having this conversation?
Yes.
Yeah. When you're sitting there doing that, the mirror smirks. And by that I mean
Barely even
since you're in there, your own face is smirking at you in the mirror.
You know what? A love-hate relationship. Sometimes more hate than love. A
You
lot
blo-
more hate than love.
You blow yourself a
This
kiss
is
in the
more
mirror.
like those estranged, hated family.
Yeah. Your reflection blows you a kiss and then snaps back to normal. And the crack in the corner of the
Turn,
mirror fixes
look,
itself.
and telepathically go,
This-
I'll deal with you later.
So we have a few options, I suppose. We could try and go break them out by ourselves, although that seems incredibly risky.
I would rather avoid increasing the number of people in prison by 2.
Yes,
Or one.
that is. For once, we're in agreement in that sense.
Let's celebrate that at least some point, but we'll do that after.
We could. I am curious. Carson may be able to assist us in this sooner rather than later. We need to get them out as quickly as we can.
Meanwhile, Grin is gonna clamp a hand over Dalifig's mouth, but at the same time, rock him awake while like aggressively staring at him.
Okay.
She's
I am
like
so
over
glad
you.
I chose the right person for the job.
Shh! Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
So yeah, you two that are back there, you guys are gonna head to the grove?
Yes.
Alright. We'll go back we'll
Phelan.
jump to the people in the prison then for now.
She
And
releases her hand.
presumably, Misery and Phelan are going to head towards Angranan.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have to wake everyone up. Yes.
That went very well. Aye. Grand idea we had.
so
that
they
there.
know we're in here. They know we're in here. They have no idea where here it is. Neither do we. So I will wake up Scylla. You wake up Yulia. Do not make a fucking noise. She does the same thing. She's gonna clamp a hand over Silva's mouth, tighter this time after Dalifig's all and shake her shoulder, and she's like staring deep at her.
Dalifig's
Like
gonna do
Silva
the
will-
same. Too.
Silva will wake up wide-eyed and stare shockingly at Groina.
She puts a finger over her own mouth, like shh, don't.
Dalifig will do the same to Yulia.
Quietly nod back.
Ah, Yulia's fucking dead.
I felt for that, honestly, guys. She's dead.
I'll just stare sleepily eyed.
Like, I just imagine, like, because of the meme now, Anger, Yulia wakes up and she does the, like, really, like, she had a really good rest. She's like, nah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Now that you're all awake, and she'd take her hand off Silva's mouth. Now that you're all awake, they know where we are. Well, we know that we're in a prison. Don't know where it is. Out the window, there's thin street, probably an alley. Don't know where that is either, to be honest.
I get very many of them in this city.
They took all of our gear, right?
Oh yeah, you guys are wearing just your clothes.
But yeah, they just left me with my pistol. He'll miss. Don't worry about it.
Gun.
Fine, I missed. No, I was out of ammo.
Did I miss? So, we're in a prison.
Aye. I have an idea to walk against the bars. Case if any of the fuckers are here. Because I doubt they would let high-profile fugitives alone.
Probably
I
not.
may not be smart, but I am smart enough to know. I read a lot
Yeah.
of crime books.
Yeah, you lost me at the second.
Herlock Holmes is my
Herlock,
favourite.
so aye, that's my
Aye.
favourite. I love his
Aye.
companion Watson.
Aye.
Alright. While you guys are having this conversation, a light tapping sound comes from further down the wall, and the guard who is standing right outside the area where you guys are sitting walks down to this doorway and opens up a large latch. You can hear it, like the loud metal clunk clunk of him undoing the latch. And he opens the door, and you hear the familiar voice of the older gentleman who was there when they arrested you. And he says, "You're relieved. I'm going to question the prisoners." And the man snaps a salute and heads out of the room. Then the door closes, and again, clunk clunk, as the door latches again.
Hits the deck because sack of potatoes.
And you guys can see him walk into view at the other side of the room, across the room where there's a desk, and he grabs the chair and just kind of drags it over to in front of the, like a couple feet away from the bars, but in front of there, and sets it down and sets down.
I've been asleep this whole time. I'm still asleep.
And he just kind of like, he sits down, and he's an older guy. Like, he looks like he's probably in his mid-50s. So he plops down, and he kind of gives out one of those, like, like it's been a long day kind of sighs.
Gordon is still pretending to be asleep. Nothing.
I'm old, not deaf.
I'm asleep.
Nobody makes that noise when they sleep.
Silva's gonna wink and stick her tongue out at him.
I love that loud thing's like, but he's like, nobody makes that sound when they actually sleep.
Well, Dalifig just looking when I'm asleep, so I imagine my laugh was also Groina's laugh.
Yeah. I'm asleep.
She sits up.
Alright. I am Detective Arugid Medoc Baines.
I'm not saying that again. What the fuck?
Call him Benny for short.
Just detective.
Detective Article. I done it.
More
Arugid
like Inspector.
Medoc Baines. You can just call me Detective Baines.
I fuck.
Benny.
Old fart.
aye. Benny.
Benny.
Benny, hey.
I've been on you lot since the slums. Since the docks, actually.
Stalker.
That's my beat. I've been reassigned to follow after you after all this.
How's that going for you?
So my first question is, there were 6 of you at the beginning of all this.
They died.
Where's Detective
Yep,
Calatrix?
you're dead.
She wandered off one night with a special object of ours and we've not seen her since, sir.
Even if I believed that, which I don't.
Aye, well you should. It's the story and I'm sticking to it.
What would this special object be?
My book.
Your mother. Knitting.
A book. I see.
Aye, salty romance. Picked it up at a dentist's.
Right, a book.
Pretty good read, actually. Like it.
Aye.
You see, I've tracked down a lot of murderers in my time. You lot don't strike me as murderers. Rapscallions, criminals, sure. Murderers? No. So you can start telling me the truth, and maybe I can try to save your lives. Or you can keep lying to me,
Shit.
and my superiors are going to come in here, and they'll probably kill you. Probably in the morning.
Oh.
But that's only if the royals don't have more say in this, because I don't know what you did or who you killed, supposedly, but
We didn't kill.
you're wanted by the
anyone. You
state.
think I would put
You're
that
not going to get.
coin
You're not
on
going
my
to have a simple hanging or a guillotine in the front yard. You're going to be taken to the royal prisons, and I can tell you it won't be a fun time for anybody.
We kind of look to the group. She kind of like turns her back on him on a moment. She's kind of like does the huddle round motion. Do it, Tristan. Come
Okay.
on. We really
don't
have
like him.
nothing to lose,
I don't like him.
except
I don't want to listen
how
to this
about
guy.
we don't mention our 2 dead friends.
I
Right,
don't
guys,
like him.
they're dead. They're dead.
I'm stupid.
Aye, nah, I know. I'm just gonna call him detective.
I'm Benny.
But he doesn't know what we did. Supposedly.
I don't know what we did, to be honest with you.
We took something from the guy who wants to kill 1,000 people, and it's something that can fucking, I don't know, stop him. I think that's a big deal.
You think?
Aye, maybe we play to his side of family. He might be a dad.
Might be a dad.
Aye. And the enforcer might kill his kids.
I'll
That's a-
yawn and wake
Does
up
he?
again.
Would he even?
Not
Would he even know
afraid.
it? I don't think he knows who the enforcer is.
He
I
knows
know,
who
we're about to
it
tell
is.
him. Wait, Calitrix knew. Kinda. Did
Did
she? Yeah, I remember her talking about some secret what she wrote. Calitrix didn't know a lot, but she did know that.
I didn't listen to it much,
Well,
to be honest with you.
well, yeah. It's like a lot of us.
But if he
No,
thinks we're
lot of-
murderers for that much coin on our head, he's in. It's not that much smut too.
I think you can still hear us.
Aye, alright. Game plan. I'm gonna not tell him anything about those 2, but I will. Go see.
Don't-
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
say
she's
anything about
Aye.
no face and Puss in Boots, okay?
Aye, aye, aye. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on, buddy. She turns back around. She's like, alright, what do you want to know?
Well, first of all, I would like to know where my my subordinate went. How they got wrapped up in all this.
You mean Calitrix?
Yes.
And she
picked
kind
a
of
bad
like, she
hotel to stay in.
shuffles. She shuffles around a little bit and she's like, he was there for something. I can't remember much, but we heard voices in the night. I can't even remember how this all started. We've been to so much. Calitrix, we were coming back one night to a safe house and she was behind. And I swear to you when I mean this, sir, I don't know what happened to her. And she was a friend of mine. I really don't know where she's gone.
Wouldn't be the first person to go missing in these streets. And he kind of hangs his head and ruffles his hand through his hair. Alright, that's the first true thing you've told me.
Hey.
What is this mess? Why are the royals after you? Why are you enemies of the state?
Okay.
The
I
two
will
of you, I can tell,
understand
you have the
that.
bearing of sailors. You didn't...
I am not even from here. I have never. Melody
should've
is
stayed on
familiar,
the
but
boat.
nothing else is. Yeah, you should just stay on boat. Okay. So one night at this place we were staying with, at least for me and Figgy, it's because our boat was broken. You can even ask our captain, which I'm not telling you the name of, but you probably already know it. And we were staying there, and there was noises and a scream, and there was this thing pinned to the wall, and they told us to look after this torch almost. It gave off purple flame. Its name is Noctad, and it's actually quite friendly. But for some reason, this thing called the Enforcer wants it, and from what we've been told, he's killed a lot of people who didn't deserve it.
Now, you say thing, what do you mean? With a...
It had
There's lots of
10
different types of
limbs.
people around this city.
It was
Have you-
not a person, sir.
Have you heard of the Fae?
Have I heard of them? Everyone's heard of the Fae. Half the
How about the
residents of this
Unseelie?
city are Fae.
That's the term I'm looking for. Unseelie.
Unseelie and Seelie. I can't even remember the difference, but I'm pretty sure Un means bad, because that's what he is. Yes?
I don't
I
even
don't know.
remember. I don't even remember.
Right. His name is the Enforcer, and when we last saw him, he had 10 limbs, no face, reeked of death. And ever since we've had this thing in our hands, which you obviously know it's no longer in our arms, it's been after us and we've been wanted. Because behind the scenes of this whole entire place, we know this now, the bloody... a giant murderer runs it. One that's been here since the beginning of time, from the sounds of it.
So, an ancient fairy killed another ancient fairy because it wanted a torch? And you took the torch,
Yes, it
and now they
told us
want
to.
you.
Yes.
Well, more so they want the torch, but you're in the way.
Yes.
And he just kind of goes quiet and, like, pinches the bridge of his nose. I hate that you're not lying to me. Then he kind of gets up and, like, paces around the room a bit.
Not as much as
Gerda
we
would-
hate that we're not lying.
Rena would stand up, she kind of like leans against the bars, and she's like, honestly, I wish I was lying to you.
From the sounds of it, I believe that.
My name is Groenefelder, and you probably already knew that, but I feel like an actual introduction is in the way. I'm not saying your name, you're just detective now. Your name
Benny.
is stupid.
Benny.
To be fair, half of it isn't actually my name. Detective Arrowgate is my full title. I am a high-ranking detective. I oversee other detectives, but I was pulled off of overseeing other detectives after one of my detectives went missing with you lot to hunt you all down.
Hi. We killed a bunch of gnomes, we were walking home, and she never came back.
I'm hoping that these were not citizens of the city. They were...
No, they were like sewer things, and they threw spiders and gas at us, and they started it. It was self-defense. I did not call them names, I swear.
I'm not. No, she's telling the truth.
I did not call them grubby midgets, to quote
You
myself,
definitely
hypothetically.
Not say. We cannot stress this enough. Grubby midgets.
Aye, they were though, weren't they?
Aye, they pretty much were.
And
but
all
you
of
didn't
you-
say it, did
He kind of looks at the whole group and he's like, all of you were there for this?
I
All of it?
I think so.
except one.
All 4 of you here?
Aye, all 4 of us here were
Ah,
there
so one
for
of
that.
one of the members of your group that you're not speaking about joined you later. I see.
Oh, shit!
Why did we leave you to duck?
Because I'm likable.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh my. I'll just sigh loudly.
Now, I've had sightings of some of you throughout the city. You specifically, ma'am, were registered at a school under a pseudonym, Sophia Bellquest. Is that you?
Oh,
What's that?
That's me.
That's you.
I'm
Okay.
Sophia.
What's that?
A genuine confusion
Fucking
on
hell.
both sides.
Can't believe it.
Good to know.
I went to boat school.
And is it true you were consorting with a Big Willie?
Large dingus, aye, that's the lad.
Good to
He
know.
has the bowler hats for a reason, buddy.
Yeah.
Aye. He's our family.
He's a really nice, helpful bloke. You get to know him.
Yeah, he's a criminal, but
We're not.
sure, I'll take your word
Hey.
for it.
Big Willie might
One
be a
man's
criminal,
criminal is
but
another
he-
man's
Well,
father.
he is
okay?
family to
society
us.
pretty much encourages that
Yeah.
behavior.
I'm not going to
Let's
argue
keep it
with
shut
you the state of the city's society, but he's a criminal.
I love
That's all I'm
Big
saying.
Willie. You leave him out of this.
Damn it, Vernon. Hi, Big Willie days.
Groiner 2019. I love Big Willie.
Oh. Yeah. Aye. Did you watch us kill a bunch of little white things at Cecil Fillin's place?
You remember his name and everything.
Aye. That was like the highlight of our cover-up, that we were murderers of Cecil Fillin. But
Cecil Fillin. He kind of goes over to a notepad and writes the name down. He's like, no, we're not aware of a Cecil Fillin.
Okay, well, he's dead. He's dentist.
We didn't do it.
We didn't do it. These
Aye, we
little
didn't
white
do it.
fairies
It was like
did
that. It was like that when we got there.
Aye,
Aye,
there was horse.
dead
It
horse
jumped
and
through
everything.
the window.
Aye,
Aye,
yep.
aye.
And we let them go.
All we did
Ah.
was steal some dodgy books.
I smut.
Aye, that's
and
the word.
I
was
stole a
for,
woman's nightgown.
that we used to patch her up.
Aye.
Very well. So, now to the more immediate problem.
Uh-huh.
If you're all telling me the truth,
Mm-hmm.
that changes nothing as far as my job goes. I would love to help you, but this is above my pay grade. Way above my pay grade.
Sir, how about your moral grade? I don't know who they will kill next, but I do know they have killed a lot, and they have done it for a long time. If you let them get what they want, I don't know who's going next, and if it is my crew, I will have their blood on my hands, and if it is your family, then you have let their blood get on your hands. I'm not saying fight for no cause, but I'm saying look the other way and let us go.
If I let you go now, I'm just as culpable as all of you. Exactly
What if
the
we-
scenario you just spelled out will happen no matter what if I do that.
Well, what if we knock you out and you were like, oh, I tried my best, but they all ganged up on me?
They might give you a medal.
Aye. I'll chop your finger off and they'll give you a medal.
As I already said, this isn't my case anymore. There's already somebody on their way to take over.
Which is opportune time.
I'm not
for an
even
accident
supposed to be
happen.
here talking to you.
Oh, okay, so you've already broken a rule and you're scared about breaking more rules.
I'm not scared of breaking rules. I'm stating the facts as they are. There is a man coming here to take over your case, to transfer you into the capital region.
And it'll be a man who already knows about the unseelie.
Do you know the name of this man?
I do not. He's from the Falcon Guard. Which, local, Silva, you would know that's the Royal Guard.
Okay.
The part of the, like, they're not really like officially police, but they work directly under the Queen, and like they're the Royal Guard. But they act as a police force just as much.
Do they have silly hats?
They have full armor.
How silly. That's...
They are Royal Guards. They wear full plate.
Okay.
But this man is being transferred here to come take you away to where I don't know. So, if there was any hope for your escape, it has to be before nightfall.
Where are we, by the way? Like street or name or...
Even prison name.
Hi, where are we?
You're in the Gwyntsibrud Constabulary
Twins.
Station House.
So this is more like a jail than a prison then?
It's a holding cell.
Oh, are you inside or outside of the fancy breeches place?
The walled city, you're inside.
Right.
Dicey job well done, everyone. We can.
Hi, we got in.
In too far.
Aye, but we're still in. And we've got someone who doesn't hate us for holding a fucking torch.
Now,
Going to like
at this
pure
point,
exasperation.
you don't have. We already searched your gear. You don't have this torch with you, obviously.
No.
So they won't kill you, but they'll probably do much worse.
They're gonna try and get us to tell us where they are.
That would be my assumption. As far as I can tell, they don't actually care about you, specifically, as a group.
Oh, we're aware about that. We're just in the way.
We're good at that.
Hi, I'm a big nuisance. For a moment, Groina like furrows her brow, and she like looks like she's tensing everything. In reality, she's screaming in her mind for misery.
Anyway, why she pops a blood vessel? How long till we get here?
Is this road busy? And I point to the barred window.
It's a alleyway.
Ah.
A heavily guarded alleyway.
Why would we guard it? It's reinforced steel and stone.
Okay.
You don't make me. I don't think they're gonna guard a fucking alleyway.
Aye, they would when it's got a cellar side of it, you stupid twat.
You're the stupid twat.
I'm not a stupid twat, I'm the one who got us in here.
Hey.
So seriously, how about you go get my dagger, you say you never felt it inside my boot, and I stab you and you let us go.
Everything revolves around
As
you
appealing
now.
as that sounds, no,
Okay, she
they would
stabs
never
me,
believe
we go
that.
to we go to the doctor.
Aye.
As terrible as it may be, I'm actually quite good at my job. In this moment. And I...
The man who says I'm not supposed to be here is good at his job.
got you to talk, didn't I?
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
be that good.
Hey, but it doesn't matter what you say.
Think
You're
you're
not
a
on
long
this
time
case
to
anymore.
catch us and we're
I mean,
idiots.
Aye,
doing
that's true.
good. Going with like stellar gold star performance here. I mean,
What if I beat
A
the
solid
shit
A
out of
Doing
him?
plus.
good.
Solid, yeah, it's a
Huh?
solid A. No A
If
plus.
I punch Big A, Figgy's gonna have to go to doctors before the man gets here.
Aye.
All I can tell you is you've got about 16 hours. Roughly.
Lovely.
If there's any among you that can work magic, I can tell you that this room has no protections against that. If you try to escape, of course, there will be guards, but if you have any magical means of communicating with the outside, be stealthy about it. Now, I must be on the way. And he unlatches the door.
Can you bring us? Can you bring us any of our stuff?
No.
Can you leave it
Too
near our
obvious.
cell accidentally?
Could you tell us what it is?
could you? I guess.
He kind of chuckles to himself and he's like, I can do one thing for you. And he walks over to the desk over there and kind of opens the drawer on it and kind of rifles through and pulls out like 6 different holy symbols and just chucks them through and he's like, I can let you pray.
I asked that Goddy for a favour, please.
Don't think
Please.
Is
Right.
there a opponent
Don't
pouch
do it.
over there?
And then he heads
Think
to
you're
the
the
door,
one-
unlatches it, walks
you're the
out,
one that
and
gave
lets
her.
the other guard back in.
Aye.
Oh, you had a
Alright.
favour.
What was that?
Let's
Oh,
act.
dear.
Act scared, guys. For the other guard.
Hmm?
Yulia's acting like she's scared when the other guard comes in,
Yeah.
what she said,
Like we just
yeah.
got interrogated. So, right?
because he switches back to the
Oh,
other
we
guard,
still got
yes.
16 now. Oh, the other guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Groin is still leaning against the bars. She looks pretty done though.
Psst,
Like,
psst. Holy symbols are your spell focused, Alifig.
I'm trying to remember why I need them for though.
Or I mean, in general, you can't cast spells without them unless they don't have components.
Yeah.
So basically, he just handed you a way to be able to cast spells.
Gran, I am working on it right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you have any spells that would actually help you communicate outside,
I'm working on it.
but you can take a long rest and relearn your spells, which would take 8 hours, but you got 16.
Okay, Grant.
But I think since
that-
that's kind of where this is probably where we're going to leave off for tonight, is kind of setting up where you guys got to figure out, like, between the two groups of you, either you guys got to try to communicate outside, or they're going to try to find a way to break you out. Maybe both. But somebody's going to try to break you out of prison one way or another. And the other group is going to be trying to go in
Interesting.
contact the Fae. I knew you guys would end up in prison one way or another eventually.
Yeah, we did it.
I know it was bound to happen.
Just wish it wasn't this soon, you know.
Also, I'm glad I got to use the NPC I built specifically for Calatrix.
Yeah.
Like, Calatrix's mentor came back for and was useful.
He's a good boy.
And this is-
He's not a bad man,
And
he's
this is
just
the
doing
point
his
in the
job.
story in which it splits and it becomes Phelan and Phelan and Misery. Search for fun. It used to
Phelan and
be
Misery
Misery and
find
Friends, but I guess it's
Phelan-
split off.
Phelan and Misery find new friends.
Yep. Sorry. See ya.
Been a good
Phelan and
boy.
Misery get ID'd by the other party members as they're tortured horribly
Mm-hmm.
and become the new fugitives.
Sorry. Well, here's the thing. Phelan is only ID'd when they're in humanoid form.
Yep.
And Misery can't be
Misery
ID'd.
can't be ID'd.
Aye,
Yep.
until one of them spills the beans that they can shift into a cat.
Well, no, Phelan can shift
Well,
into
no,
multiple animals.
then they're
He's already
gonna-
shown that he can shift into a cat.
And a rat.
The
There's
same
2.5
boots.
million. There are 2.5 million cats in
Yeah, just kill them all, dude. Just kill them
Yeah,
all.
they're gonna genocide them, and then it's gonna be the rats, and then it's gonna be the plague wars all over again.
To just genocide every single animal
Yeah,
until they
doesn't
find
walk.
Phelan.
And then they find out that Phelan can actually go into insect form too.
Technically, he could.
Yeah, so they're just gonna start genociding. If it moves, it dies.
If it breathes, it a thought.
If she breathes, she's a thought.
Alright. Oh, I hope you guys had fun, though. Getting beaten down by cops.
Hey, I
Hey,
had a
we got
great
one.
Sleep.
Phelan had a good
I
time.
slept.
Didn't have to deal with cops.
Sleep snug bug.
Yep.
That was great, though. Like,
Me here.
the person who wasn't gonna fight anyway gets to put to sleep. Womp.
I mean, it's not like I wasn't gonna fight. It's
Yeah.
just I didn't get a chance to.
You were put to sleep before you even could.
The sorcerer, the highest DPS class in the party.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Well, that's how it works, though. Casters have weaknesses for a reason. You have massive burst damage. No. Stop it.
Decease.
Cease. Which is exactly why, like, same with Dalifig. They were like, oh, another caster. Hold person. Failed.
Stop.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah.
I suppose we should run the outro.
Yeah, before that, though,
Oh shit.
let's, you guys didn't beat him, but I will give out some experience.
Oh, nice.
We did it.
You don't get shit.
Hey, it was all for our
I was there
beautiful
emotionally.
No, you weren't.
I was. You just didn't know.
I was there afterwards emotionally.
Yeah, see?
Okay,
I
I
just may or may not have
And
finished
you-
it successfully.
How much
And you
XP
left
did
at
me
the
and
wrong
Misery
time.
get?
none.
He's
don't
mapping
even-
how much XP Phelan and Misery got.
Well, Phelan
Okay.
doesn't get any like map exploration experience, so that sucks.
Alright, so everybody, I'm just giving out experience to the whole group for this, the whole day, kind of. Everybody go ahead and gain 90 experience.
Big whoop.
You said 90?
90.
Okay.
1,340, boys.
1,379.
Sorry,
Yeah.
how much did we get? I was zoned out.
90.
137.
Luckily,
Oh,
this
wait.
is the total.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't.
you would have had different.
Some of you don't have the same totals, remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know me and luckily do. So.
Yeah, we still
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
1379.
17, 14.
I got 1379 too. I feel like I didn't get anything from my when I was in
Yeah,
Like
I
college.
realized that afterwards. That was a mistake. You would have gained the stage fright experience,
mm-hmm.
so you would have gotten another 700.
Jesus.
He
Wow,
fought a
nice.
fucking undead by himself. A big one.
Wow. Good job.
You're leveling up before any of us.
Resident Sleeper, man. I need level
Let's see,
4.
the stage
so
fright
it's not doing
was
what-
CR3.
Okay, Misery, we gotta fight something when we go to the gardens as like practice. We gotta
Brad,
farm the
just
XP before we
we
take
We don't
it
have
on.
to fight.
Just walks
we
into the
can do
garden and
other
starts
things.
a fight with.
No,
first
we gotta train.
Phelan
With
goes
each other?
far
We
to
gotta
start.
go into
Training
the
montage.
we gotta go into the hyperbolic time chamber. We gotta have a montage before we go break them out.
You see, the best thing about being rogue is that I don't always have to kill something to gain XP. There are many ways to persuade people.
You don't have to kill something to gain experience ever.
I
Right.
made close.
Considering I have, I mean, this is out of character meta, but considering I have good acrobatics, investigation, and sleight of hand and stealth, we always have good things we can do with those.
Yeah, but do you have a 6 in perception?
Investigation.
You have
Sorry.
a 6 in animal handling.
Okay, it's actually pretty good.
You can
Do
handle
you have an
those
8 in
animals.
persuasion?
That's actually something I did forget. I was gonna have the guards have 2 mastiffs with them, but I forgot.
Oh,
Dude,
good.
Phelan would have.
Yo.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at this.
Groina
There you
steals
go.
one.
There you go. 23. That's what Phelan did. He distracted the dogs as a cat. Easy.
That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna escape. I'm gonna hit the level where I get pet, and Groina's just gonna be like, "Give me a second," and steal a police dog. It's like, this is my boy now. He will smell drug.
Anywho.
All right. So let's do the wrap up thing. Yep.
No,
Yep.
Navik. Wrap yourself up.
My name's Kevin. You can find me on Twitter at NavicCasts. I esport cast for Disney now. Damn on the haters. Go.
Ew.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I am
Yep.
Ro. I am a VR streamer. Yeah. Find me on Twitter. VR_Ro. That's it. I don't
Ro.
know.
Is it me then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm luckily I'm Mod Rose chat, and also you can find me on Twitter at Macaulay Covers. I sometimes do music.
change of plans from last week. I'm Anger the Sneer. I'm a Twitch VIP, not a mod. And you can find me as Anger the Sneer everywhere.
Why are you a Twitch VIP instead of a mod now? What'd you do?
It depends on the channel. But see,
VIP
look,
is better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, you
Yeah,
telling
like-
me that I could be something better than a mod?
VIP
no.
just gives you extra benefits. Being a mod, it gives you a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get a cool gem.
Nice.
All right. Well, I'm Mac and Socks. You can find me on Twitter at Mac and Socks. You can see all that content I retweet and like.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm not a VIP.
Me neither.
Yeah, see? And I stream other things and random things, but mainly I'm just a good friend of everyone here. And we'll stay that way, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Navik?
Find
Fuck
out,
you guys.
find out next week at Scáthbhaile.
Listen, all I
Episode
know is I'm going
whatever.
back to the Great Waifu War of Fire Emblem, okay?
I'm gonna continue my story and find that.
Bro, I'm making some lovely sloop.
I'm going back to student-teacher relationship making because that's all
And-
that game is.
Oh no.
Oh dear, that's sad. Well, it's been nice
You're not
meeting you all.
wrong.
We just got banned off Twitch, everyone.
Nice.
Next week on...
Next
Follow me
week
on
on
Twitter so you can hear what I'm casting for Disney.
You got your outro, bitch.
All right. Yep. So that's them. They're cast people. And I am Axel. I DM here. I stream here sometimes.
Woo.
I'm sick other times.
Woo.
Yay allergies, causing me to become an asthmatic again for the first time in 10 years.
Get superpowers.
Yeah, bad superpowers for the win. Speaking of coughing, we stream every day except for Monday and Thursday currently. We've got the D&D on the Saturdays. Other than that, we stream a variety of games, but right now, largely Total War Warhammer 2, which is Skaven Day on Sundays. On Wednesdays, I do Weebs Day, which is currently I've been playing through. It's been on a bit of a hiatus, but I will be starting .hack.gu Volume 2 soon because I love that game and I've been playing the shit out of it. Verdon also streams on Tuesday, usually with something like Tarkov or whatever he's feeling like that day. That's his variety day. I stream on Fridays, which currently, if there's a Fate event going on, I'll usually stream some Fate Go. If there's not, I'm going to probably start doing Frame Fridays on that day and doing Warframe with viewers. So if you play Warframe and you want to hang out on Fridays and come play some random bullshit with me, do so.
Oh, you tempt me.
Do it. Nice. Tarkov update coming soon. Cool. Other than that, yeah, check out all these cool people. I already posted the casts link, but I'll do it again. They do cool stuff sometimes. Some of them. Other than that, thanks for coming out and watching, guys. I appreciate it every time. I'll try to get the VOD up before next week because sometimes I'm really slow at it, and other times I'm like, hey, I did it the same day. Just kind of a matter of when YouTube decides to stop being a piece of junk. And yeah, that's about it. I hope. Verdon, do you have any date for your one shot yet, or no? We're trying to get more general tabletop content going on a semi-regular basis.
Oh, cool.
Verdon is working on planning a Warhammer Fantasy roleplay one-shot with all the VIPs from the channel. But Chrisu's currently like having some medical problems, so that might be kind of on a little bit of a hiatus now. Other than that, I would definitely want to try and get some Ashwell going again with some of you lot in the future. And then who knows what else. But yeah, come here for tabletop shit. We have fun with it. Hopefully. Usually. But until next time, guys, we're going to get out of here. So, keep your torches lit, delve deep, and keep rolling. Bye, guys.